delete that at some point. Okay. Hello. Well, hello guys and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, turning Rise from the Ashes. I don't know what's happening, other than buildings. Oh, stabbies. Love. Yay for the stabbies, I guess? Oh, 2 stabbies. 2 stabbies in 2 locations. I'm gonna assume. Oh. The Blue Badger. Hello. I know who you are. I don't remember the voice I gave you, though. So, it was gonna be an issue. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Well, that's a problem. I've had offers, but none I took. Phoenix, aren't you, like, broke? That is until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. Yippee, I guess. Why do I come to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. No, okay, sure. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Well... Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Phoenix is very much a man, so I don't... No, I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So, you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney? Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case. How does she know I don't work? How does she not know I don't work here? If you know that. Yes, that's correct. Wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Well, it's one way to remember it, I guess. That's relief, then. You are better than nobody. Wow, thanks. Also, I'm sorry, but apparently I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now, even though I probably should, because how can I forward this? But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But everybody's out of time. Please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? This is not Maya, even though they have kind of similar hairstyle, I guess. I think. Also, I don't know. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? I would hope you would know what that is. Emma, was it? You're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to the forensics in 3 more years. Impressive. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. I guess that would make sense. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you grow up. I'll have you know. Wow, brain. Still, it's a good app goal, albeit a very unusual one. There are worse, Phoenix. And more confusing. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? Phoenix? What, have you been paying attention this entire time, or have... okay. I've been doing research, you know? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia, specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? That's what she just said. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney, and well, I needed one. Incidentally, Mia's a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like this, she is now, kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh. I'm sorry. Well. Why don't we just continuously get the parents out of the way? No parents seen here, ever. February 22nd, detention center visitors room. With the same random police guard in the corner. Hello, Emma. Huh, I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, huh? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Please stop with the stuttering, because it's gonna make it worse. Hello, Lana. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Hello, Lana. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how'd you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? She just said that. 2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, and they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Guess I'm talking. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Hmm? Well, wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday at 5:21 at 5:15 p.m. It's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? Crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. Lovely. So, who was the victim? Investigator with the police department. Suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? We both know it's not Gumshoe. Death was due to the loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. Think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Donna, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Well, it's not raining. It wasn't thunderstorming. Well, I can't really do it by candlelight. Okay, sure. What? Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that, too, didn't she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year. She was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Lovers? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. But still could possibly be lovers. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Great. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Well, let's confess the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. That look in Emma's eye. There's something else going on here. I'm gonna find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know? I just never expected to be offending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out the underground parking prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. No, 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 no. God. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. This is the lot where it happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Says the person who always examines the crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? No, partner! No! I didn't realize it was him. Partner? Marshall! I love Marshall. His music's awesome. Ah. What do we have here? Looks like Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! That seems dangerous. Marshall. Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to. What's this guy talking about? You head on along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Bye, Marshall. I love Marshall. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kinda, sorta, yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. And yet, I love him. He's amazing. What is this? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this. Please, just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Phoenix, I don't want to hear a word of it. You've been doing that constantly since I have met you. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you a trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? The way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay now. Look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine sides carefully. Now, let's start examining from every angle. This is rotate. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is... Okay. And, oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. Let's press the A button. And opening it. Ah, this is the dude who died. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. Phoenix, you forgot to turn over a receipt in the first... Second? Second case. First case. One of the cases. So I don't want to hear it. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. What is... Okay, I guess that's nothing. Phone. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, why didn't you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Aha, a ladder. That's a stepladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please? Scientific, huh? Look, the basic nature of things, right? This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Okay, I can slide. Slide! What is this? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Hello. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary. No, he's not. I love him. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns the car? Well, little Philly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides a red Mustang with a body in a saddle? Eh? Please? No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just be something or other, but I skipped the entire thing. Prosecutor's office. Where does this guy think he is? No. Oh, prospector's office. I even read it wrong. It's all good. Prospector's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter. Note to self. Look up Vittle Saloon Cerveza. Maybe you should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Excuse me, were you two all set? I don't know who this is. Us? Ah, it's her. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, wasn't it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without a clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Yes, we know a witness. I was in the same episode. You mean, you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, Cuff Up Queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Apes, she means it. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. Knew something was gonna happen. Just like I know that daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil one? Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of them all. They gave an award for the king of prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. That sounds like a disease. Ew. But the right reaction, too. most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was fascinating, the spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw it the very moment of the crime? Sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels late. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell when someone who has tried General Tso's AAA lunch set. Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the tribute's favor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams and chowder. Wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, Coffee Queen. She was just a lunch vendor. No, I'm not so sure. Well, I guess we're moving. Question is, can I do his voice? Yes, I know who this is. Room 1202. Is this the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job? Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something. A trophy? What's the shit? Takes real nerve to display this stuff like this. Whatever office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. Never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Hi, Miles. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and... Right, her sister is chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Right here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in a nasty bright red sports car at the parking lot. That would be my car. What's of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She can certainly scream. I'm not screaming right now. So the body was found in your car. Go ahead. Say it, right? You think I didn't, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember, you've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me to think that my own car would become the scene of murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is a chief prosecutor, top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? How's Edgeworth? It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. But what? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That Ron Shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It's my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt responsible for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Of course I do. Nope. The trophy. Been wondering, what the heck is this? There's a big K on it. Of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? The case? That's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kinda like Employee of the Month, only better. Just so. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Hey, Steel Samurai. My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card in it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name before somewhere. And beside it, a giant Steel Samurai. Okay, cool. I get it now. I didn't know she was dead, though. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Better hope not. I don't think so. Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. Drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves, all sorted by place and origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Such a thing as taking a hobby too far. It'd be fine. Whoa. These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Possibility. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study those cage reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. No, don't make fun of his fear. Wow, jacket is even lacier than his usual one. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket. Right. Never seen him wear it. I'm sure the story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She is getting way too excited about this. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that. So doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Mr. Edgeworth has a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. But he pores over case files here until the wee hours of the morning. He takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has soft hair and little creases in cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? Oh. Didn't read it like that either. Whoops. Now can I examine the piece? No. Disappointing. This is where cars leave the lot, and on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. More like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Maybe it's both, and of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? Gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Ray. Maybe no, was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity. You sure that was his name? Okay. Maybe I have to present something to this child? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, I'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. If you sigh any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Aw. Doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? No, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Maybe if we present that... Wondering why they only use number for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. There's the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Yeah, but yeah, sure. Exactly my point. Doesn't take much to amuse her. No, it does not. Can't read that. Now, just trying to present about this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards, especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? It's like showing a fine onion ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? You said you wanted some hot tea, huh? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it. So there's a secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Wasted time. What is this? Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. Oh, looks like the name of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times. Fun karma. Guess he must have been a foreigner. Yeah. Well, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Ron Karma someday. She says it. His name does have kind of a ring to it. Until you're electrocuted. Blood. Blood. Must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyways? Hey, maybe he spends the weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Oh, that's a scary thought. I was hoping you had something else. Okay, well, bye to you, I guess. Not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be seeing then. Anna doesn't like to see the— oh, hello. This wall is in our way. Oh, because we need to know about the wall, right. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This isn't a wall, but a water tank. I fail how to see how it makes a difference either way. That's what I was supposed to be. Knowledge room looks filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. Drums over here is on the side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Words are hard, okay? Sure. So this basically says you were the best of the best last year. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Mr. Wright. Or Wright. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? What's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I wonder about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got important things to worry about. Oh, right. Doesn't even seem too concerned about his award, for better or worse. This day was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? There we go. Something to do. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. An annual review for the awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? Was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15, so the murder happened right after you got back. What? Right. Appreciate if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh. Okay. Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, is there anyone on the premises? Ugh. I'm Edgeworth. What is this? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find any evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir. No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Ugh. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? Made a clear request of the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of the arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Mr. Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he's on an absent day. Looks like he was absent the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Right. Yes, sir? Yeah, you caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim is a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down, at least. Thank you for telling me what to do, because I wouldn't know. Police department. Blue Badger! Blue Badger! We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me that took almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been in the criminal affairs next door. Huh? Hold on, what's that? It's a blue pen. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. Trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem too busy. To be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm very busy, man, pal. Hi, Gumshoe. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. What? Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes. Well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, Chief Prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fate. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. You never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. The highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. Lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. Not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? It is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the better dance down, pal. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? Chief of Police himself is directing an investigation, pal. Officer Marshall is assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? I didn't think about it. Emma didn't seem to know that Marshall guy. Patrolman is in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? Well, wait, I mean, I'm sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Car and knife do seem a little too well organized to be coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? I've found out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be because of rumors. I'm Detective Gumshoe. What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal. That's the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You'll have to turn it in police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Being Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So this ID card belonged to the victim? It was detective, not myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's a little strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Why would his wallet be lying on the ground where we found it, but sure. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer of the case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there in the parking lot. And Lon Sky's confessing as much. I can't do Gumshoe's voice right now. Is it up the spot again? Again. Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal. There have always been rumors around Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth's always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Okay. Badger. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Certainly something. You made this, Detective Coaching. Chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. No switch. Just dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. Work of art. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? Guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Okay. Let's see if it works. Underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised look? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? There's something I want to ask you. Scene the crime. Oh. Well. Let us see if he would say anything different. He did not. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warned you, fan letters to me go right in this platoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog. You own the birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold track. Be like the sailor. Strike out for lanes unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Miss Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. I wouldn't... Okay. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me to tell. I think he needs a witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Well, thank you. Was my sister involved in with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Scott and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you are a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They'd shoot you for that in Texas. They'd shoot me for anything in Texas. Well, at least possibly. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives until 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino? So, why are you in charge? No reason. I'm just short on hands right now, keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth. That old cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Not this. I want this, because I want to... Oh, that's an impressive, like, string chalk, whatever that is, line. Looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Sure. Right, let's check it out. Ugh, it's moving on its own. Strappy. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's pink princess strap. So hard to come by, you know. I see the series is popular as ever with the kids. Open. There we go. Phone's still on with the radial string. Radial? I don't know. Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. Just press the blue button and display the last number and call. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but I didn't even... Oh, redial. That's what it is. You even know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Button. Now see who the owner of the phone called last. Dutch self-defense attorney doesn't think first, he pushes the button. Hey, that song. I know that. Hey, what's going on over here? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed a redial on the phone there, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyway? It's on the ground up there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, last call made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who'd she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. Heard the phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number. Hope you're not lying. They'd shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Bye. Uh-oh. I've been sight of the wrath of a Lone Star Patrolman. I call Phoenix, though. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. Ah, I'm gonna be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Appears to be the car the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Crime took place on. We read this in this episode. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. Not planning on giving up my job that soon. Is he still here? Okay. So there's no connection between Detective Edmund and my sister or something like that. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. The prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina. How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about? Lovers? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here. But who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forging evidence and arranging testimonies, I mean. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? Their prosecutors were talking about evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person, but they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? I hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everybody knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? My sister's cell phone. Last time it was used was 5:18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night? Why did Lana make that call? Well, we can try and ask her if she's back. Or she's not. Okay. Bye, Edgeworth, too, I guess? Christ. Everybody's leaving. Name of deceased Bruce Goodman. Date and time of death, February 21st, between 4 and 5:30. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. That's not ideal. Okay. I want to do something that's just like triggering myself just a little bit. I can't promise you that it's correct. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind. It's nothing. Oh, I was hoping you would. So it was like... Here. Okay. Where do I go now, though? Five twelve p.m. The prospector's bright and red steel came in a trot, real slow like. A trot? My banana tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later, so it seemed the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on a bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. Ah, toy shield suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy nut, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. Note to self. Prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap. You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Alright, compadre, count to 3. Gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. It's what we do in Texas. Remind me to never visit Texas. $2:21. Day of the crime. Murder took place 3 minutes. If only he was held a couple extra lights, he wouldn't have been able to cut up with the whole affair. Perhaps. Just because you show, you never know what's gonna happen when you run a yellow light. Wow. Okay. That's a. I don't have anything else to examine. Look, a stylish glass wall room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, it must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know what? I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for it. Common sense. Work desk. Quite tidy. One nice desk. Easy to use. Easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Prefer not to have to look at myself while I work. What am I missing? Oh, hi. Didn't even see that. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. 6. Oh. 67S212. Name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of the pocket while he was killed. Well, so, what does it mean, Miss Wright? I'm not supposed to know. Note to self for detective reasoning, go to Edgeworth. Alright. Pretty sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? Guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, note from the victim, cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is Lana confessed to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know your song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? Popular TV show for the kids. Phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Good to know. Detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. Got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on there. You don't. Especially because you can't read. Yes, please. But hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully that blackout didn't ruin everything else, but we don't know yet, so hopefully it's fine. Hopefully that this recording did not freak out or whatever, but also don't know about that. But hopefully you all enjoyed. Let me know what you all are thinking about the voices, because we have a couple more. One more that I know for a fact, but I don't remember his face, so it might be interesting. Hopefully you all enjoy. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!